Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Right, the path I've chosen to take is, I can't work it out. I cannot work it out for the life of me. Now, when I walk, I'm a man of truth, a man of honesty, a man of integrity. And the conversations I'm having and what I'm seeing, since when did a gentleman set the values of dishonesty and corruption in this motherland? Work this out for me, because I want to know if I'm going mad or not, right? So I've been sent a video, and I watched a member of Reform, Lee Anderson, and he stood up and he was calling for a national inquiry about the grooming gangs, and quite rightly so. He was digging out Labour and saying there should be a public inquiry, and quite rightly bloody so. But I'm looking at it, Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, you was elected a Labour MP in 2015. You become councillor of Ashfield District, which is in the Shire of Nottinghamshire, where there are mass cases of child grooming gangs dating back. Well, what was you living under? What was going on in your district, in your shire? Why didn't you act then? So you was part of Labour. Secondly, 2019, you then go over to Conservative, and you become deputy chairman of the party that was involved, elected as a government, while all this grooming was going on, since it was exposed in 2014. And now you're banging the drum as hard as you can, calling for a public inquiry. Are you with me, ladies and gentlemen? So what was you bloody doing when all this was going on since 2014? And yet you stand there and you say, Yexie has no place in Reform. Yet he's the man who did stand and make everyone aware of what was going on and was slandered for it. So if you want to go back, the Conservative Party, who were elected, I think, in 2014, knew about all this. So did Labour. So what was going on? And now, 10 years later, it's come out again, and everyone wants a public inquiry. Now, to me, let me tell you something. Those beautiful young girls are born into this country, and their child welfare should be protected and their safety. And it was compromised by negligence. Absolutely disgusting. How a girl can be born into this country and have fears of being groomed. And people are banging a drum now. What you been doing the last 10, 15 years? I ain't having it. I ain't buying it. I ain't the saint going on. Am I the only man who walks with integrity and truth? Wake up, people. Might anyone seeing this? Please let me know. MPs of all parties went back. Even Nick Griffin exposed it before Tommy. Nick Griffin did. And he was called radical, racist and Islamophobic and all that stuff. What is going on? Now let me put the will to rights here, please, right? As a good British man, right? Forget the description of the crime, of the people who've done the crime. Let's look at the crime. It is disgusting. It's not just one involved. It's a whole circuit. There's leaders involved. There's mass people involved. I'm reading stuff. I'm getting stuff sent through of 36 people attacking, 36 attackers, grooming young girls, 12-year-olds. 36 groups of 36 men nationwide in 22 towns. And now you're saying, we don't want to roll your sleeves up, giving a speech saying it's not a far-right problem. It's a human decency problem. As a human, we are concerned for our children. We are bloody concerned. And you're standing up there like a martyr saying it's far-right. I'll give you bloody far-right, I tell you, if I ever cross your path. The lawyers. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. These innocent children are being groomed. Now, let me tell you, I want to go back to what I just said. Forget the description of the people doing it, right? A crime has been committed, an organised crime. We want to know how it was committed, how they went about committed, the people involved. Now, I want to know the people in positions who had jobs to do, who didn't do their jobs. They all should be accounted for in respect and justice for our young girls. Not because of your career or your financial platform. Take it on the chin. If you've done a mistake, own up. Put the public inquiry out. The people want to see, do we need to bring 100,000 people to London to protest? Is that what we need to do? Get a grip, will ya? It's pathetic. And then we need to look at, right, where are the crimes committed? Who's committing these crimes? How do you go about stopping the crimes? We need to introduce tougher sentences for it. And we need to introduce positions that who can monitor and identify child grooming signals and signs. That should have all been done, though. Why hasn't it been done? And it's no good telling a football coach, oh, if you suspect abuse or anything, whistle blow. He's not a qualified professional, he's a football bloody coach. Allocate the money and do it. Instead of sending money abroad and fighting all these foreign affairs, look after our own people. Your people are being groomed and attacked by these vicious crimes. And yet you're all standing on platforms, judging and calling out people. What is that about? Where is the honesty? Where is the honesty? Running around the streets with a megaphone is not the answer. Work it out. Work it out. Now, I've had several conversations and I'm really getting irate about all this stuff. I'm seeing commentators on YouTube talk about stuff and this, that. Right, listen, forget the description of the people. Get the case done. Get the justice for these little girls. And if it does materialise that it is one faith, I don't know, the Muslim community or the Pakistani Muslim is that, then bloody deal with it with an iron fist. These are our girls. Are you kidding me? Young girls. Trust in the society. That's all they're going to know. They're going to be scarred for life. While you stand upon with your sleeves rolled up saying it's a far right problem, is it? Good. Far right. I'm telling you. Work it out, people. These people are hypocrites. And I'll tell you what I think's happened. Some inhumane, bastard decisions, personal life decisions, wrong decisions have been made. And they know that and they're using their powers of authority to cover it up. Since when, councillors, tell me, you are elected for your local council, your local community trusting you. Since when do people come with you with issues and problems and you take the actions of silence? Because of politics or whatever it is, I don't know. Stop all this scoldmongering. If you want to say it's misinformation, chest flips or whatever, then come out, be investigated. If you have nothing to hide, yes, do a public investigation. Let's see the people accountable. Could the people in the positions done better? Could they have done better? Instead of rolling it over and inflammatory speech, calling it far right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something now, right? If I'm a concerned British man about my girls and your granddaughters, and I find it despicable and want to, when I find out these crimes are being committed, if that's classed as far right, then I am far right. I'll fit that description. Ladies and gentlemen, pull yourself together. This is why I joined the UKIP. With real honesty. And I'll tell you something now. I'm struggling walking amongst cowards who lie. Who don't have the full intentions in place. But let me tell you now, as God be my witness, I will shake up this scene, I'm telling you. No one around me will be a fool. No one around me will be dishonest. Not walk the streets with megaphones shouting and hollering. Flag flying's done. Flag flying is done. The truth needs to be upheld. God blimey. Right, listen. Think about what's going on. Get your membership and get UKIP. I need your support. When you join the support and you join UKIP, you make sure you're right on there. You join because of me. Put me in that position, ladies and gentlemen. Put me in that position. I dare you. Put me in that position. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. God bless you. God bless me. God bless our motherland. And God bless those little girls.